Hello again, this is the Japanese Retro Game Center with another YouTube video. If you haven't already, please follow me on Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, my eBay store, and I am now on Etsy. So that's the newest information. Since eBay has filled up with orders, I'm going to try Etsy and see how that works with some retro gaming stuff. And maybe some crafts later, like, for example, Sailor Moon. Maybe somebody wants a Sailor Moon pen. That would be good for Etsy. Alright. So anyway, over the weekend, if you've been following me on Twitter, like you should be, right, I had a big retro game hunting weekend. I hit... How many shops did I hit? I think I hit three or four shops in 2 days over Saturday and Sunday. And I still haven't gone through everything yet, but I'm going to go through a couple of shops here that I had the box stuff, which I think I showed for CIB Sunday on Twitter, and I'm going to show one shop which had some really great finds, and we're going to go through that. So first, let's go through the... Let's see, this is one of the hard offs I went through. So they had a PC Engine console. They didn't have any of the cables, but you can use a Famicom/Super Famicom AC adapter, so that'll work for that. Then you just have to find the right... you have to find the proper... Well, this is an AV cable, so just RF switch. So I think the Nintendo RF switch works as well, so we can figure something out for there. First, I'll just need to test it. There's that. Let's see, I got some for my CD. This one, should I keep it? Should I sell it? I'm not sure yet. Yu Yu Hakusho on CD. So I like the Super Famicom. The second one's really good. The second fighting one's good. The first one, where it's more of a RPG fighter, I guess. It's more of a story, and you press a button. This up makes you duck, and you have to... More strategy in that. I don't like that one as well. But this one looks more like a fighter, so it should be good. Lodos. I've been on a Lodos, binge. I have a few tapes, and I was watching some of my old Lodos VHS tapes. And then I happened to find this one for fairly cheap. So I had to get this. So that is really cool. I'm really big into Lodos. If you don't know what Record of Lodos War is, you need to check it out. Alright, that was the PC stuff, boxed stuff. Yoshi's Cookie for Game Boy. There, Tetris. So, as far as I know, Tetris wasn't bundled in Japan. So, you actually see a lot of boxed Tetris games. Kirby's Pinball, probably my favorite Game Boy game, actually. Kirby's Pinball Land. Kabi no Pinball. Right? Very addictive game. Mario 2, 6 golden coins. A little bit of damage on top, but not too bad. Pretty rare find, and for the price I paid, definitely A-okay. Let's see. Super Street Fighter 2, the new challengers. I've been finding... I haven't found any of these in a long time, but in the past 2 weeks I've found two. This one's okay. It had some tape damage, though, which sucks, but there's not much you can do about it. Otherwise, it's in decent shape. Same goes with Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I think it had some damage too. But I love the artwork on the A on the box, and then B in the manual is really great. Another fighter. I love my fighters. So Fatal Fury Special. Garo Densetsu Special. So that artwork's always fun as well. Neo Geo Takara, right? To avoid the Neo Geo rivalry with Nintendo at the time. N64. So here we have Pokémon Stadium, Gold, Silver, Crystal version. You use it for those. This is Pokémon Stadium. This is the third one in Japan. And this is Pokémon Stadium 2 outside of Japan. So, Pokemon Stadium 2, which I have right here, is Pokemon Stadium 1 outside of Japan. So I have those boxed, so that's nice. Diddy Kong Racing. So, I think I have a few of these actually. There we go. And this one I don't have as much. It had some damage on the box though. The bottom was tore up. Mickey No Racing Challenge USA. So, for my N64 bundle, we had the Pokemons, and then we had the Mario Kart clones. more or less. So, okay. I still prefer Mario Kart. Don't even like the N64 version. I like the either Super Nintendo or the new one. So, that was that. Those were some hard-off pickups. So, not only... I want to talk about retro gaming in Japan, like retro game hunting in Japan. So, of course, there's Akihabara, which is easy to get to. It's great if you're a tourist, like, bam, you're going to go to Tokyo, more likely than not, and then you can go to Akihabara and get that. You can also go to Osaka. A lot of people go to Osaka. I consider Osaka the party place, but they also have some retro gaming stores. I haven't been to them, and I haven't really been to the ones in Akihabara so much. But they're easy to get to, but you're going to pay. So that's what it's going to cost you for that convenience. You're going to pay. And if you go to the stores like... what's the one called now? Super Potato, I think, is becoming popular. They had one here in Nagoya, too. And what else? Mandarake, or was it that one? Some of those places. There's some of those stores that are big chains, but you're going to pay. You're going to pay, like, I don't know, at least $50 or more, just for a Super Famicom. And where I go, like a hard off or something else, you can get them for much cheaper. So, which brings me to the other thing, which is going to be hard if you're visiting Japan, is the random obscure recycle shops. So that's where I find a lot of games and where you find good stuff. But you got to find those recycle shops. That's the hard part. So they're off the beaten path. Usually you're going to need a car to get there. At least down here in Nagoya. I don't know if you can find them in Tokyo or not. But so that's what I found. Jun over here. So I wanted to go through this. And let's see. So and the importance is asking the what's not on the menu per se, the Ura menu in Japanese. So when I went to this shop, they had the pocket camera, boxed purple one. There, it's always fun. And Urutora 7. I was like, ooh, I think I need this for my collection. So I bought that. Pocket cameras, especially boxed, always do well, so I got that. So I did that and paid for those, and when I was at the register, I asked the guy, I was like, hey, by the way, do you have any other games? And he was like, oh, yeah, I think so, let me look. And so he pulled some out from the back of a truck or something. And then I saw this sitting there, so ta-da. He's like, oh, yeah, here, I have a Famicom. And, oh, I haven't tested it, but I'm like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, they work, so, without any problems at all. And some of them, and the rest of them just have a few minor problems, like Micom or something. So it's not a big deal. So here's the Famicom box. It had some tape. It looks pretty good, except, unfortunately, it has that tape on the corner, but I'm going to leave that on there. It'll probably do more damage trying to take it off. Here's the box. It does have the manual right here. It's from Seto there. Let's see. Here's the manual. It has I believe this is the original AC adapter as far as Famicoms go, so it's the older, bulkier, chunkier one. RF switch. All the wires are all in there. It has the RF switch. No big deal there. Let's see. Famicom's in decent shape. It's actually fairly clean. Like, it's got some dirt on it, but that dirt will wipe off. Not a problem. And does it match? Yes, manual matches. Alright. So that's a great set. Let's see, this guy, he was running a deal at his shop, which was everything was 30% off. Since we're in spring break, we have a spring break here too in Japan, spring vacation. And he had a spring vacation, like, promotion going on, so everything was 30% off. So this Famicom I paid, he said the original price was 1000 yen, and then says 30%, so 700 yen. So under $7, like $6 maybe or something. So I bought a box Famicom for $6. So this is why this is one of the reasons, and I'll show you later the other reasons. This is why I like to find those obscure places. Next, he also, when I bought that, he said, wait, I might have some more in another, like, little storage compartment, storage garage. So I waited for that and pulled out everything else. And that's all this together, the rest of it. Let's see. Alright, so I had... This box is torn up. I think it was actually sitting outside. So, The Art of Fighting 2. Ryuko no Ken 2. So, it has the box, has the game. Didn't have the manual. The box is torn up. But I think I need that for my collection. The other boxed one was... Go 13 box. Again, this one didn't have the manual either. The box is torn a little bit. But anytime... And no, I did not pay that for that. Anytime you find Go boxed, you know, for a great price is very good. Oh, and I didn't even talk about the price. So other than theirs, I paid like $280 and $380, I think, for those two, and this one was $700, like I said. So everything else that I'm going to show you from here on out, I paid. He sold for 100 yen, but also 30% off, so 70 yen, so under 70 cents, like 60, 65 cents, something like that. So everything you're looking at now, I bought for 65 cents. So keep that in mind, including these boxes. Then, Puzzle Bobble. Love this game. My wife and I, we had some pretty competitive matches with that. Puzzle Bobble. This one, I didn't notice it was broken until after I bought it, but oh well. Final Fantasy 6. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't drop them either. So, Jiro-kun, Dodgeball. I don't see that very often, so it's not a real, like, expensive game, I think. I'm pretty sure I have it. Let's see. Volleyball, Othello. This is pretty common, but I just love to buy Famicom disc games. That's an impulse for me. Let's go through Final Fantasy 4. Dragon Ball Z. This is the, oh yeah, Super Saiyajin Densetsu, right? So that one. Always good to pick up some DBZ games. Sailor Moon. This one's the puzzle one. Sailor Moon S, right? The puzzle one. But still good. I really like the fighting ones, but even if I can pick up the puzzle one for, you know, for cheap. Donkey Kong Country. A little faded on the label there, but hey, for like 65 cents, it's worth it. There's a really good looking Final Fantasy 6. This one, Magical Drop 2. I don't think I have this one, so that's probably going to be a collection piece. Let's see, next. Oh, this one. Super Gusen Oyoyo, right? 2. So, kind of the Puyo Puyo Oyoyo, right? In that series. So this one I think I needed, and that's... I forget. I'd have to look it up. I'll look it up later to see how much that is worth. But I think that one's worth a lot. I think that's usually a rare one. I don't remember. Famicom, Final Fantasy 1 and 2 on the set. Really great shape. So, they combined them both. And it's not even a port. It's still, they were both on the Famicom originally. And then they combined them in the later stages of the Famicom era. Bomberman, the Painted Goo Bomb. W thing. Parodius, right? Parodius. Da. So, remember, so I picked that up for 65 cents. Awesome. Bomberman 4. What else do we have? N64. Kirby, the Crystal Shards, right? Kirby 64. Label faded, but then again, definitely worth it. Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island always sells well. Zelda. Love picking up the Zelda games at Ocarina. Mortal Kombat. I don't see that many Mortal Kombats. This is probably only the third one I've picked up in the 4 or 5 years I've been doing this. Let's see. Darius Twin. Good game to pick up. Doesn't go for a whole lot, but it's worth it to me. This one was what in the anime series, right? Mahou Jin. Kuru 2 or whatever. Saga. I have Saga 3 here. Here's another Art of Fighting 2. So I have 2 of those. I picked up 2 of those. Super Air Diver 2. I figured, why not? I might not have it in my collection. I think that's why I picked it up. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. The more the merrier. This one, label's faded. Same game? Yeah, same game. So, priority is stop. So if you can compare them. Right here, the label quality is a little bit different. I believe I have that one. I think I can see it right now. Oh yeah, it's right there. Let's zoom in. So I have the box, so we're good to go there. Got a couple copies, so you'll see those on eBay, or if I can't sell them on eBay, you might find one on Etsy. Yoshi's Island, I did that one. Jerry Boy, alright, so that's this one's an interesting game, Jerry Boy. The Blob, or whatever it was. Donkey Kong 2, always a good pickup. Street Fighter 2, I love those labels, that's worth it, just for that. Super Chinese Fighter, so it has, they put the Jack and you, so they put the names on there. Super Chinese Fighter. They really wanted to label it. There you go. Darius Force. I don't think I have this one. I have the Darius Twin in addition to the one right there. So I think I need that one. Garo Densetsu 2. Fatal Fury 2. What else? Mario 64. Great pickup there. This one had some weird tape on the bottom. I don't know what the deal was. I guess they wanted to store it and keep it protected. But it still ended up tanning anyway. Cho Makaimura. Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts, whatever. Another Street Fighter 2. Fire Emblem. Why not? I don't pick up that many Fire Emblems. Next round, we're not done. That was most of the Super Famicom stuff. Now let's get into some of the Famicom. Kirby. Kirby's Adventure. Great shape. Pink cartridge. Chase HQ. Oh, Untitled Chase HQ. Not sure if I have that one or not. Adventure Island. Boken Shima. Let's see. Hokuto no Ken 2. Even says 2 here. It's part 2 up there. Not a great game, but it's worth it to have in the collection. What is this? Barcode World Sunsoft. So, pick that up. Astro Boy, Tetsuwan Atom. Very hard game. Saint Seiya. So what was it? Knights of the Zodiac? Was that what they translated it to? Twinbee. Twinbee is a great game. Famicom Jump. So before the All-Stars, when the Famicom Jump. So even on Famicom was already 20th anniversary, and you have your Hokuto no Ken and Dragon Ball out of each other's on there. All that stuff. Gradius. A little bit of damage. Is that damage there? Oh, no, that's okay. It looked like damage. It's hard to tell. Gradius. Ooh, I love this game. So the, sort of the parody of itself with the Castlevania series, Boku Dracula Kun. So, for those of you that take the Castlevania series, so seriously, relax, take a break with this one. Donkey Kong Jr. Let's see, Goonies 2. That was a good pickup. Star Wars. So Star Wars is a pretty fun game. I don't have the other one. I don't have the super rare one. This is the not so rare one, but still pretty good. Tower of Druaga. So, I usually have some requests for those. Arabian, Super Arabian. So, how's it going? Mario. So I had Mario. Good. K-Sun Game. So this is a learning game. Ooh, no, a learning game. This is number 2, I guess. There were like 5 or 6. I have a couple of them. So I think I need that one. Oh, here's Famicom Jump 2. I think this one's more fun than the first one, if I remember correctly. Ganbare Goemon Gaiden 2. So Goemon as an RPG. Good to pick up if you're a Goemon fan. Dodgeball. Here's the original Kunio-kun, right? I think this is the first one, right? Of the series. Neketsu Koko Dodgeball Boo. Almost done here. Castle Excellent, right? So we have that. I think I need that for my collection. Oh, this one. This one I did look up. Little Mermaid. I remember my sister playing this on the NES back in the day. And I haven't found it. Don't have it on Nintendo. That was just a rental back then. And I finally found it. Had a little bit of damage there. Looked it up. I think the cheapest one was going for like $40 on eBay. So I'm glad I picked that up for 65 cents. Mario 3. Pretty decent shape. That's good. I just sold Mario and Mario 3 today on eBay. So I need to replace them with some. Quinty. So I don't have Quinty. Even the old man at the store is like, ooh, Quinty. I remember this game. So picked that up. I was actually watching this on Game Center CX, aka Retro Game Master with Arino, so I'll have to get into that. What's this one? Power Soccer. So I don't think I have this one, that's why I got it. And Final Fantasy 3 in decent shape. So there you have it. So I picked up all this for basically 65 cents a game, except for there's the camera and the Ultraman and the Famicom, like I said. How much was it? I don't remember. It was like 50. It was like 5,000 yen, 6,000 yen or something. So it was gonna be $40 or something like that. So I picked up all that stuff. Very great. Lots of very good deals. So if you go to those places even this game like this, you're gonna pay like $20, $30 even for it like in this condition, probably at a Mandarake or Akihabara or in the big cities, Osaka. But if you can find the obscure places, that's where you pick up the really good deals. Alright, gotta go. That's it for now. Hope you enjoy my retro game pickups. And I hope to show more videos of this and of my collection in the future. Alright, see you next time.